Hello everyone, Larry here, and welcome to Pincase Talk number 29. Hey, hang out with me today, Sunday, and we're headed out to Lake Worth, and I'll let you check out the lake. It's kind of cool. You dig the water? I do. The boats are out, the folks are out, and let's just say, let's have some good old Pincase Talk. Hello, welcome back, Larry here, and now we're at Lake Worth, right? Okay, so as you can see, there is that lake, and we'll get a closer shot of that lake here in a little bit, but right now let's talk a little bit. Let's see what's been going on lately. First of all, what is my pin carry for the week? Well, let me see here. I have the TWSBI 580 with a 1.1 nib. I have the Monteverde Giant Sequoia, the green one, beautiful pin. And my next one is the Monteverde again, Giant Sequoia, that beautiful blue. And there's Mr. Doggy. Hello, Mr. Doggy. Look, hello, baby. Hello. Hell no, he's fine. We just had some visitors. Mr. Doggy came by, say hello. And last but not least, my Mont Blanc Legrand with a oblique medium nib, one of my favorites. So, never leave home without some type of journal to write my notes in and stuff in. So, what's been going on? Well, I have to say, quite a bit. I was planning on doing a really big video presentation on a wish list that I've been saving up for over a year. I think there's like 24 pins that I finally raised enough money to buy 7 of those pins. I forgot there were like, the total package was like $1,700 or $1,800. Well, that's quite a bit of change, but with a lot of saving, plus selling some of my pins, not some, but quite a few, and the money that was left over from the Dallas Pin Show, I was able to do this. Plus, on eBay, I get into the auctions, and that was really a major deal for me because that helped a lot. I bought some new and I bought some used. So let me get the list ready for you and I'll call them out to you. Pins that I bought, and I'm probably going to butcher the name, but sorry about that, is the Vance Gatti Homo sapien Chiantishire, Chiantishire, a beautiful red, almost like a demonstrator, but not quite. It had beautiful red swirls all through the pin, but this pin had a 1.3 stub on it, and I've been wanting that pin, so I bought that one used, and it was in miraculous condition. Then I bought another Mont Blanc 149. I bought that one used, but that was a double broad. So, got that at a great price, a really good price. And then a new pin, I bought the Parker Continental Big Red with the 18K medium nib. One of my favorites I've been wanting for the last couple of years. Then the TWSBI 700 with a 1.5 nib. And that was a new one. Got it at a great deal at auction. The Noodler's Music nib. The Pelican M600 was a beautiful black and red 14K gold medium nib. And the Waterman Amber Crane Main 18K medium gold nib. You know, Waterman rocks. I really like their pins. and that was a used one. So where are they? I don't have them. Let me tell you a quick story about it. A few days ago, I went to McDonald's to meet some friends, and we were going to share our pens. So I have a nice little leather tote sack, zipper one, and I had all these pens in there. Plus, I had some inks, I had some paper, notebooks, and a few other items in there, journals, of course, and a few other items in there, and we were going to share and explore and check out pens and just have a good fun time with our pen collection. And one of my friends was there and the other one hadn't got there yet, so I had to go to the John, and so my buddy would watch the bag, so I had it on the seat right next to me. So when I came back, he was at the counter ordering some food. And so he came back and said, "Okay, lady, you can go get your stuff." So I went and I ordered. So got my food, came back, we started talking. We were wondering where our other pen buddy was at. So as we got talking, I said, "Well, let me get my pens out here and show you real quick," I told him. So I turned, I think it was to my left, went to reach my tote bag. It was gone. The place was really crowded, but the tote bag with everything in it was gone. So yeah, I went kind of like in shock. All my valuable pens were in there, and for me that's a major, huge loss for me. I'll never be able to buy all these pens again, but I may be able to, with saving, maybe sell a few more of my pens, not many more. That's the only way I can see it, but there's some of these pens I'll never be able to buy because I was just lucky that I found them used and got a great price on them, or not, I wouldn't be able to purchase them, because that Visconti one I was talking about that I can't pronounce, brand new, they run for like $900 with a 1.3 stub on it. And I've seen the writing samples on it, and it's just outstanding. And then somebody else, I forgot who, either on Facebook or one of my viewers, was sending me pictures about the pen and on how it writes. But anyway, long story short, I'm not a happy camper, and I guess time to move on, right? So that's what's happening there. And yes, I'll be doing some writing here in a bit. And so what's really interesting to me, that a friend of mine has one of those regular tablets you write in, and he was writing with his pens in it. I think he had a Jinhao 599. And I'm not sure if he used his Edison blue steel collar, blue steel with a 1.5 stub, but I was looking at the back of that paper and there was no bleed through. Well, I come to find out that he's been using this paper. He likes using that kind of paper, like meat paper, regular notebook paper as well. And I tend to use notebook paper as well, and I always will, because it's part of my childhood that I grew up with. Long story short, no bleed through in the paper whatsoever. It had some show through, but not much. So I did that when I got home to some of my notebook paper, which I didn't bring, and with no bleed through. And that all depends on the nib, how wet that nib is, and the ink you use. Like, let me show you this. This was done Monday, July the 10th, 2017 at 4:13 p.m. And this writing was done today, Sunday, September 24th at 12:49 p.m. Now this is just not expensive paper. Just to show you what I'm talking about, there's a bleed through, show through and bleed through on that first one because I used a wetter nib. And then this one down here that I just have written with was the Mont Blanc Legrand with 18K oblique medium nib. And that did very well with the paper. So it all depends on the type of paper you use. Also, I have some notebooks that have 90G paper, and I've used several different types of pens, nibs, inks, and it has some severe bleed through where I've used 80 grams of paper, and it had none or hardly any bleed through with some show through. Some of my best paper that I really enjoy using a lot is Tomoe River paper, the 54 gram, and then the 64 is good too. So, also there is some Life paper that I like using, notebook paper once in a while. I do use Rhodia from time to time in Clairefontaine, and I use a whole lot more different types of paper. But when I write letters to my pen pals, about 95% of the time it's Tomoe River paper, sometimes Life or Aprica or Clairefontaine, and once in a while Rhodia, but mainly Tomoe River paper. So, there's some new inks that have come out, and I've went to order some at Goulet's Pens, but they're not in yet. There's one, they're Monteverde inks, they're pretty cool. One is a smoke, and the other is a gray, almost like a pencil, that I want to check out. So I'm waiting for those to come in. What I did order, and this was the first to me because I saw it when Goulet puts you on their mailing list and you see all the stuff that's coming out, right? Well, Lamy has put out, I believe, 2 different nib sizes. They put out in a oblique medium nib, steel or black colored nib, and a oblique broad, I think, or it could be double B, silver or black. But I ordered one of each. They were like 13 bucks each. That's pretty reasonable. So I'm waiting for that to come in. That should be in Monday. Also, one of my viewers sent me a link where you can get other Lamy nibs, all different sizes. I believe there's a 1.5, 1.9, 1.1. They start like $3. Very reasonable. I ordered one. I think I ordered the 1.5. I'm not sure. I have to check my papers when I get home, but I'm just curious to see how this nib will write. It's a Chinese, Chinese, not made, I don't think, but they're selling them from China. So there's some speculations whether or not are these really Lamy nibs or Lamy imitations. Are they really any good? Do they write? Well, I don't have those answers because I haven't got it yet. But the gentleman who sent me a copy of it, of the link which I ordered, did some writing, and it looks pretty darn great. But I can't wait to get that nib on my pen. So what do you say? Let's go look at the lake, okay? Okay, here we go. This is Lake Worth. It's close to the lake. Y'all can get a better view of it. Man, it is nice out here. under the shade. It's a whopping 88, partly cloudy today in Fort Worth, Texas, and we're at Lake Worth. And I'm telling you, I'm loving it. Loving it. We stopped by Jack in the Box and had a bit of lunch. So then we got to stop by on the way home and get our flu shots. So here is this wonderful lake. Boats are sailing. My. This is it. This is just one area of the lake, as you can see, but this lake goes for miles all the way around. Beautiful lake. It's like saying, come on in, Larry, jump in. This is it, folks. Lake Worth. All right, well, let's go ahead and leave this area. And we'll go to a different part. See you in a few. All right, here we go. Around the lake. Through the woods. Beautiful trees. I'm a nature type of guy. I love the trees. Love all of the lake has to offer. Check that out. Beautiful. Here we go. Kind of steep in here. Okay, here we go. Really pretty out here, folks. Beautiful. Nice weather today. Right now it's 90 degrees now. Just digging the ride. Nature. You can't beat that feeling. I love being out here in nature, the country. I love small towns. You know, so what if they don't have a feed? So what if they don't have a grocery market? There's some of the lake. You can always drive, what, 50 miles or whatever to make it happen. But something about those little towns are special. Everybody knows each other. Everybody tries to help each other as best they can. They work together. They know what's going on because the towns are small. And they're so unique. Big cities and all that. At least not for me. Very congested. Everybody's in a hurry. Everybody is right and everybody's wrong. There's enough badness going on in the world. I'm sure there's nothing around my town, but you know what? It's here. And look out here, it's so nice and quiet and peaceful. Okay, right now, here's where we're at. Marion Sampson Park. And this is the layout, the map of it. And we're still right there by the lake. We haven't left. But this lake is so huge. And come over here and show you some of the scenery of this magnificent, beautiful lake. It really is really pretty. And just look at all the trees, shrubs, the grass, how it's grown. That's just nature working, taking care of business, wouldn't you think? Wow, I'm loving it. So, let's go over this way for a bit. Here's a, what I call a shelter house. right over here, right there. Nice and shady. And we'll go over to this end over here and get a really cool view over here. Yeah, I was really in a very depressed state when this incident of the hens happened, because they took my pride and joy. All of it was gone. What I worked hard for, to save and sell, what I achieved, and then it just boom, gone. So here's another view. You can see how this is deteriorated. Somebody has started a fire down there. Beautiful old stone. If I was able, I'd be right down that path, going down there to that lake. Beautiful. If you come over this way, you can see part of the lake over here. All right, let's back up and go this way. I mean, there's buku areas to look at. You'll be here all day. So if you're into nature, lakes, and here you go. It's all here. And here's a cool little trail right down here. You can see it's really dangerous. You have to be really careful. I would never attempt that, but I know people that have done hikes up and down trails of this nature. Love it, love it. All right, now we're going to another part. All right, folks, here's a little monument right here I thought I'd show you. I have no idea, but it's interesting, wouldn't you say? Let's go on down. We're at the other side of Lake Worth. Like I said, it's huge. We're not far from Springtown in Azle, about 8 miles from Azle, and maybe about 12 to Springtown or 15. So here we go, folks. Nobody told me there'll be days like this. Nobody told me there'll be days like this. Strange days indeed, Mama. Woo! I'm just loving it out here. Can you hear me? This is what I call living. You got your fountain pens, you got your ink, you got your paper. Hey, you got it all together now. Right here. I love it. So, there we are, folks. So now I'll answer a few questions. The other day I did a video live, and one of the comments was, what's the difference between doing a live video and just a video, and making the video live and just put it on? What I was speaking of is I'm planning on doing a live video where all the viewers can come on and send messages, and we can communicate back and forth. And I can see on the screen, hey John, how you doing? Or, oh yes, Sally, I got that pin today, or whatever is going on in the conversation. You're actually doing it live as it happens. So that's what's working in the mill right now. And so that's the difference. You can have more of a one-on-one relationship, and you can get to know the viewers even better, and the viewers can get to know you even better. So let's go up on this end now. As far as the eye can see, like a ship out on the ocean. Beautiful, is it not? Our last check, it was 93. And yes, I've taken off the bow tie. Take off that bow tie. Throw out the papers in the trash, yakety yak. Don't come back. Beautiful. Over there you see a guy getting ready to launch his boat. Cool. She sits on the dock. She's a fisherman's daughter. And look what I see here, a little bell. Kind of a rusted little bell. Ding-a-ling. Look at that. Well, folks, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this Gen-Case talk with me, number 29. And until next week, stay safe, peace, love, hope to all. And remember, don't text and drive. I'm out of here.